Welcome to Recreational Knitting. My name is Karen and welcome to day 10 of the Vlogmas. Didn't get my yesterday's up until this morning. We had some wonky internet flash off and on, and I tried about four times maybe to upload the video from yesterday. Just wasn't happening. So anyway, today is different. Hopefully we don't have the same weather and things that are going on. So, welcome. I don't have any yarn to open today. I do it every other day because I have a 12-day advent calendar. And yesterday I got some beautiful green yarn. Isn't that beautiful? Oh man, I could really get into that for a sweater. That would be beautiful. Here's what I've gotten so far. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. Since I only have the 12-day, this is what I've gotten so far. Beautiful, love it. Anyway, I have a finished object to show you. It's not knitting, but it's bright. That goes with the holiday, correct? Anyway, I told you yesterday that I treated myself to a birthday surprise. I'm so shocked it showed up at the doorstep. I got this from Harrisville Designs. I'm not sponsored, but boy, that would be great if they could. This is their Potholder Pro. I bought a couple extra bags of these cotton doohickeys. Don't know what they're called. Loops. That's it. Cotton loops. That's what they call it on their website. Anyway, there is enough in the kit to make 2. And this is the loom. It's called the Friendly Loom. It's the pro size, which is I think 10 by 10, and they have a smaller size that we probably all did at Girl Scouts, 8 by 8. So this is a meaty size, a real meaty size. But you know, in the move, we've lost a lot of kitchen linens and some other things, but we had no pot holders. So I've made 2 now. I still have this one here. This was from yesterday, and this is from today. So, yeah. Hopefully that'll be the little thumbnail that I've actually accomplished something. I will show you very briefly some of the sock knitting I got done yesterday on our adventures. Not as much as I would like. We actually bought a piece of used furniture off of Facebook Marketplace, and we had to go rent a truck, and it was like an all-day sucker. So yeah, it's not what I had planned for my Saturday, but you know, when you can get a decent piece of used furniture that really is nice, you know, you try to go for it. Anyway, this is a sock that was started at least 10 years ago maybe, and it's in my work. It was in my found items in my storage unit, and it was just above the toe, and I've worked a little bit on it, and from the marker right here, that's what I did in the card yesterday. So I can move the marker, and the next time, maybe tomorrow, I'll have a little more progress to show you. So this is made by a dyer that probably no longer dyes, and it's called Pness. And it's really The yarn is to represent the Maryland Black-Eyed Susan as the state flower, and this is supposed to represent that. A little bit of trivia. I shared with you a few episodes ago that Black-Eyed Susans are not in season for the Preakness in May. So they have to dye the centers of all the daisies, because the winning horse gets a collar. I'm not sure that's what you call it. I'm not very horsey, but yeah, they make a collar out of Black-Eyed Susans. There, that might win you $5 somewhere down the line. Ah! All right, another working on it project. This is, I'm not sure what it is as far as yarn. I have no idea. I think it was called Sock Monkey at one point. Again, this was cast on years ago, and right here is where I started yesterday morning, and in the car I made about an inch, a little over an inch progress. So yeah, that's coming along. Let me change that marker, and maybe tomorrow you'll see a change. Yeah, yesterday cable TV, internet was all wonky, and hopefully today when I try to upload this one, it won't be. So yeah, this is my car knitting at the moment, and yeah, so I made a couple inches on those pair of socks. Yeah, that was hard to say for some reason. So this is really kind of fun if you haven't ever tried it, and if you're an American that used to be a Girl Scout, I can't imagine that you hadn't done this, because this was like a project of my youth. I remember making these at Girl Scouts, and then getting a Loom. He's protecting me. We have mass murderers in the neighborhood. Anyway, I asked my grandmother or mother to purchase me one, and it was made of plastic, and this one is made of steel, so it's really good. So if you have kids, this might be a good thing to, you know, something to do over the Christmas holidays. I have one more work in progress to show you. Again, another whip from way, way, way back. And I have not made as much progress as this because it's not in the knitting, in the car knitting. But I've done maybe 3/4 of an inch since I last showed it to you. This is Lorna's Laces in the colorway Fiddlehead. And we all know that Lorna does, I guess that's her name, Lorna does not dye yarn any longer, which is a very big shame because she was quite successful. I'm not sure of the backstory there, or whether she just got tired of dyeing, because it is a lot of work. I don't know if it was health issues, no idea. If anybody knows, leave a comment below. But yeah, so that's, you know, my third one, and one of these days I'll have 3 pairs of socks either to gift or to keep. I'm not sure if I'm making shorties or if I'm making, because I started them toe up. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. And then, you know, I'd probably do an afterthought heel if I did that, just because for me it's a lot easier. Anyway, I think that's all I have for you today. I will leave you with some pictures of me mixing and making some sweater cookies that I'll be decorating tomorrow to make some ugly Hanukkah sweaters. Those of you who are Jewish, don't get into the festivities like us, you know, that celebrate Christmas. with the ugly Christmas sweater. So we're gonna add you to the mix this year. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. And until then, you know it, knit in peace.